Hi, this is Carmen Tondo, your Norwex independent sales consultant, and this is my Monday of microfiber. I wanted to talk about kitchen cloths, and it's because Norwex has a lot of amazing microfibers that can help us in the kitchen, and sometimes it gets confusing. Pardon my congestion. But sometimes it can get confusing and you don't know which to use and which which you can use for which purposes, or I don't know which do you need anyhow. So I wanted to just talk about the different kitchen cloths right now very quickly. So the first one that I'm going to talk about is the kitchen cloth. So this is the one that is sold as kitchen cloth. So it says here kitchen. Okay. This has the backlock, which is the special agent that works for self-purification, so it means it doesn't smell. If you rinse it very well, wring it, and then hang it to dry, the microfiber, like the backlock agent, will come into action and it won't allow bacteria or mildew to grow in your cloth, so it's not going to stink. Okay. So you can see the shape. This is the ones that I use. So you can see the shape and the size. So it's not that big. It's awesome for picking up crumbs. You can see the ridges. It's great for picking up crumbs. And and with water, you're removing everything from the surface, including bacteria. So it's awesome. Super easy to use. I love it. Okay, now let's go with the multi-purpose kitchen cloth. So that is... when I first heard about Norwex, that was also like a wonder I always had. So the kitchen, it also says kitchen. The multi-purpose kitchen cloth has a weave. So you see how it's like a waffle weave. See? So it's different from the kitchen cloth, okay, in that regard. Then also, it does not have the backlog. So it does not have that special agent that kills bacteria, that suffocates it and doesn't let it grow inside. But it's incredible for fat. Because fat sometimes actually can clog grease sometimes can clog the backlog and can inhibit it can keep it from working properly, is what I want to say. So this is great for greasy stuff. So the stuff I use it for example, when I use my griddle to make pancakes, at the end I don't have, or my waffle maker, at the end I don't have stuff stuck on. It's just the grease, the residue, the oils. So what I do is I just wipe it, and that's it. I don't even have to wash it or anything. The same for your cast iron skillets. If it didn't stick and it's just the oil, just wipe it and that's it. Remember, you'll have to wash it more often because it doesn't have the backlog, okay? But that is great for that. So you can see the size is more square, okay? And it's great. It's also like the Norwex microfiber, so it will also be removing everything from the surface. It's just the lack of the backlog that is the main difference, I guess. Another one that does not have the backlog is the kitchen scrub cloth. So it's a scrub, and this is a little thick. Coarse. So it has some scrubbiness. So you can see it alternates between the soft part and the scrubby part. And so you can see it's very well loved. Let me see. Yeah, it's stained. Sorry. So this does not have the backlog either. And the reason why it's dirty, as you can see, it's because I use it also for my cast iron pans, and especially when there's something stuck on. So when I use my cast iron pan and it's stuck on stuff, I use this just with water because, cast iron or stoneware, you shouldn't use soap with them. But you want to remove the oils because you don't want it to get rancid. So, okay, so you just remove it with water and Norwex, and that's awesome. That's fine. So that is the scrub cloth. What I love about the scrub cloth is the versatility about it, because if you have cleaning paste, you can use this also. Like if you have a flat cooktop and you want to remove something cooked on, you can use the scrub cloth either just by itself with water, or you can use a little bit of the cleaning paste to help remove it. The same with the oven. If it's spot cleaning your oven with a scrubbiness, and you can use it with the cleaning paste. You can, if you have a couple of these, you can have one in the bathroom for the same purposes. So you can clean your bathroom with one scrub, kitchen scrub cloth, and one for the kitchen, because it's a scrubby and it doesn't have the backlog, so you have to wash them often too. Okay, now let's go with the dishcloth, because a lot of people think that this is for washing dishes, and yes, you can use it for washing dishes, but what I tell my customers is that it's like using like a Ferrari for everyday cleaning. I mean, it's not a Ferrari, but I mean, kind of gives you the idea that this is awesome. You're removing bacteria with this, and when you're washing it, when you're using it to wash the dishes, I mean, there's other cloths that are even cheaper that you can wash the dishes with. So you can use any of these, for example. You know, they don't have a backlog, so you can use this for washing dishes. Or you can use our dishcloth. This is also the one that I use. It's actually over a year old, so you'll pardon the holes. But this wonderful kitchen cloth right here, you can see, it got pierced by a couple knives, I guess. But this is, as I said, over a year old. I've been using it every day to wash the dishes. I use the dishwasher, but we have 4 kids. I have 4 little ones, and we homeschool, so we use a lot of dishes. And I'm constantly washing dishes, hand washing dishes, and dishwasher too. And as you can see, you know, there's no smell, no grossness. I mean, besides the holes, it looks as if it was new. I like the big holes of this nylon net. Doesn't allow food to get stuck on, and hence it doesn't allow bacteria to grow on. If you really want to make sure that there's no bacteria forming in your net, you can also lay it flat on top of the dish, of the top rack of your dishwasher when you run the dishwasher, and then you'll have like a fresh dishcloth every morning. And really, I don't use it like that every day, and still, like, this is like I had it from last night. You know, I rinsed it, hung it to dry, and it's like perfectly dry and perfectly clean. I mean, it doesn't smell, nothing. It's awesome. So this is the dishcloth. If you like washing dishes with cloth, the dishcloth, this is amazing. It'll take you a little bit to get used to it, because right now it's really soft, but when you first get it, it's a little harder, so you never know, you know, you don't know if you make it a ball, you fold it, how you use it, because it's a little bit large, you can see. But I just, sometimes I fold it, sometimes I just like scrunch it up, so it's up to you, but I love it. Okay, and now, last but not least, I want to talk about the new Norwex counter cloth, which I am loving. So first off, look at this cute little thing. I think this looks so much better than a paper towel roll. I mean, it's just my personal opinion, but this looks so cute in my kitchen, and that is the purpose of these new counter cloths from Norwex, is to replace your paper towel consumption. Because use. You don't need them. Sorry, pardon my English second language, but mistake. So, but we do use too many paper towels. I mean, I don't have it handy. I sure have had it. But there is, you know, we use tons of paper towels a year. You know, like pounds. I think it's like 45 pounds. I'm not 100% sure of the number, but it's like 45 pounds per person per year of paper towels. Like pounds. And that is going to our, to wastelands. And so, and sometimes it's just to wipe a quick spill, right? Or to dry your hands, like just quickly. And so, Norwex came up with this brilliant idea of these cute, look at the size. So they're small, okay? These small counter cloths that are perfect for that. So you have them always handy. You just pick it up, like wipe the, whatever spilled, wipe the spill, dry your hands or something, and then if it's a spill, you go and rinse it with water, and then you hang it to dry in the little cute roof. That is, I think we just have limited quantities of this one, so if you want one, like, you have to get it soon. but yeah, hang it to dry, and it's ready to use for the next time. Now, the weave of this one, you can see it's like a popcorn weave. So this is perfect for drying. It's super absorbent. Sometimes when you have your kitchen cloth dry, it takes a little bit to absorb. Even though it does, you know, eventually when it starts getting wet, then it just sucks it up. But this one doesn't take that long, because the weave of this, like popcorn, the little balls, is very like open and fluffy, so it really catches the water right away. I've cleaned lots of spills, of course, with my kiddos, and I can tell you, I love them. So, yeah, so that's the cloths I wanted to talk to you about. The counter cloths, the kitchen cloth, the dish cloth, multi-purpose kitchen cloth, and the kitchen scrub cloth. It is a little bit like a tongue twister, but all of them are amazing, and honestly, there's different uses for all of them. So if you hosted a party and you have lots of all of those, believe me, you'll find a use for them, because and please use them, because that's another thing. Like, Norwex wants to make your life easier, wants you to clean faster, better, and to get away from chemicals. So use them. Okay, so have a great Monday and a great week. Make it awesome. Okay, bye.